Whoa, it's a dull one. Welcome back to Shed Wars. This is our beautiful maple tree that will be part of the Shed Wars garden. I was expecting by now to see a tomato growing on this. Oh, here we've got one. This is the mortgage lifter, and plants are doing beautifully. But it took quite a while. They're shaped a little differently. It's almost, see if I can get one that's fully open. I'm thinking the mortgage lifter would be easier to cross because it seems that the pistil and sometimes the stamens almost comes right out of the flower. But that won't be crossed with anything. There's nothing close enough to cross it. The red salad bowl lettuce, gave that to the hens. Here's what the flowers look like on the other lettuce. They're opening up now, so we'll follow this all the way through to harvesting the seed. Beans didn't grow very good, did they? So this is our dill, and it looks like those flowers haven't even opened yet. Are there any flowers that are open? At any rate, there are some that opened, and you see, now that's the seed there, and the other thing, you see how it's dried right back to the center? You have to wait for it to dry back to the center. Before it's dry, they're all green, you see. Now this, you can see the drying even going down the stalk, but what we need, I'm going to set you down, I think. We just need to take this part. See how there's a few pecks of rain falling. I hope we don't get rained in out of this. So I'll just take this top. I got a little container here. Just take the head and I drop them on the ground. Let's try this again. Take the head, and there I got the seeds. And I just drop them in that little container. A lot of seed from that one little piece of plant. Let's continue on. The Swiss chard has bolted. Look at the stalk on this. It's like it's got 4 or 5 leaves fused together. And then it's coming up here, and this is going to be flowers. Flowers haven't opened yet. And these here have dried up. So what we'll do, we'll take these inside and we'll save the peas, get the peas completely dry, and we'll save them as seed for next year. The goji is suffering from the dry conditions. Our sunflower is bowing over now, but I do have some pictures of it when it was in its full glory, so I will stick them in here. Right now we'll wait for all of this to dry, including the center. Especially if the birds start to pick at it, we know the seed are ripe. But this needs to be completely dry before I took it off. initially when I was doing my research, I thought you could wait for it to just these petals to go, and then you could take it and dry it out the rest of the way, but it didn't work for me, so I'm going to wait for everything to dry this time. Now that the weather has cooled down, these beets might grow some, but with the heat that we've been having the last 3 weeks, it's not going to grow, right? And the same with the sugar beets there. The red top on them carrots, I think that's sunburn, because you see I have one over there that's orange, and those two are red. That's just a sunburn thing. The curled parsley that I have, it waits till the second year to go to flower, but this Italian parsley is going to flower in the first year, you see. So I don't know why that is. It might be had to do with heat as well. Our yellow pear tomatoes, we have, oh, I'll pick him up. Got the dropsies today. And another one over here. And the plants that I planted there, we've got one set growing up here. And the other ones are not doing anything. That one sad looking squash, two there, a couple of them coming up. Oh dear, what am I stepping on? You never know what you'll find when you start stepping around. There's a whole pop bottle. Anyway, this is what I want to deal with today. At least cut this out, then you'll see where the pond is going to be. I'm standing now in mud. And I'm going to use these and cut it half so that I got pieces that's easy to go through the chipper. And I'll throw them over there in a pile. And then when I get the chipper out, I just chip them all at once. Wasn't expecting this much of an hassle. Whoa. I initially thought of leaving this willow type thing here, but right now I'm thinking I'll cut it back and it will grow up again because I can't get the roots out on this without damaging the bank there. So that's one of the maintenance is going to be to this pond. And if I want it to grow up again, I will, and if not, I'll keep cutting it down. Right now I got to get it out of it so I can see what I got down here. Well, it's raining, and as you know, cameras don't like rain, but you can see now where the pond is going to be. Let's see. I'll back up and maybe raise you up. So you can see there at the top of the screen the bridge that goes over to the greenhouse. So the pond, the dam for the pond will be just this side of that. There is a bit of a rock wall here already. I'm going to have to build that up some more and then build up the dam. There's a lot of muck down there, so I'm wanting to get rid of it. The other thing is this. See if I can spot it out here for you. Yeah, that hose you see right there, so far as I know, it comes up to the center of this pond. So if I can find it the other end, I can put a fountain in that pond and circulate the water from this one back up to this one. But it's wide open. You can see it's going to be a beautiful thing. I'll have a pathway running down there, and then of course across the bridge and into the greenhouse. Do you hear the water running? I'm going to see how far I can cut down with this. Cut them off in lengths like firewood right now. This is how you do it when you can't just cut straight on through. You just circle around the piece of wood. Not gonna make that one. The other thing is blades on this side. You turn it away from the blade. No, too big down that low. This is right-handed and I'm left-handed, but I was left-handed all my life and I'm used to doing things backwards. Like knives, these things you just keep them nice and sharp and they'll do their job just well. I have a sickle too. I mean a scythe. This is a sickle that I was given. Just haven't gotten around to restoring it yet. You can use this for cutting back brush too. I might show you that one day. Apparently not. Not that one. There's another one there. One that's pushed up right there. We'll see. I'm going to wait for this grass to stand up again and then try and cut some more. So with it all laying down like that now, it's going to be very difficult. So I can bring you in and show you different features in here. So here's the outflow from the upper pond, and that's what it's flowing like all the time. If I wanted to completely drain that pond, I would remove this plug here. That's a pipe that goes just past the dam, right on the bottom of the pond. And so, right now, nope, that's not it either. That's got a, let's turn around. You can see there's somewhat of a rock wall that was built many years ago, 20 years ago or something. I'm going to get it cleaned up some more, and hopefully I can find some more rocks like that to build it up a little higher. You can see how much muck is here. I'm thinking about trying to dig some of that out and make excellent addition to the garden, actually, once I do. And despite all our dry weather, you can see how much water is here. And I did at one point put a little piece of sod down right here, and that's what that is. I'll have to take that up a bit to put the drain pipe on the bottom, and then build the dam up right here. And so now we can look back this way and imagine that water, hopefully, up as high as that flat right there. So when you see the water coming out of the drain pipe where it hits, okay, so that will still be bare, but just a little bit below that. I am going to start at this another day, but I hope you enjoyed that one. And yeah, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and come back next time. See you then.